Hey, what's good, people, man? Platinum bearded dread. Tails on the bench, them. Got up this morning and a whole load of things on my mind, just weighing me down, feeling sorry for myself. First up, looking at the clock, and I only got to go to work. And don't get me wrong, work is cool because I love working with children, but the same old cycle, trapped in that same old cycle where you got to stay in a certain place if you want to pay the bills and stuff. And you know what the routine's going to be when you get to work. Going in there and the usual cycle, minus the children, which is the great part. But just knowing that you have to be there and you're being away from your loved ones and what your real goals are, spending a certain amount of hours there to earn a certain amount of money, or you don't get it. And then you clock out after having done most of your day there. Maybe it's getting darker. And you get home, knowing you've only got a few more hours, and you've got to do the same thing all over again the next morning. So that was on my head this morning. And plus my son, young teenagers have got their own weight that they're carrying. Man, there's nothing worse than as a parent when you see a child in a certain place where you can only do so much. So there's that as well, and I'm thinking, oh man. And then his mother, well, one of her moments, women have their moments, part of life. Weighing all of that up, man, kind of feeling sorry for myself. So I'm about to step in the shower, and I look at a Buddha statue on the shelf next to the shower. We've got quite a few Buddha statues scattered around the house. And this one, at this particular moment, it struck me. Looking all serene, with a smile. I looked at it for ages, just mesmerised by it. I've looked at it before, obviously, but I've never really, in this context where there's so much on my head, just serene. Cross legs, peaceful, Peace amidst the chaos, if you like. Now, before you say, it's all airy business and that's not real and, it's for yesterday and stuff, check this. I don't know if you've seen it, but during the Vietnam War, you had the Buddhist monks.
I think they would have liked more, wouldn't they? Yeah.
You had the Buddhist monks protesting, and they were so upset, with the slaughter and all of that stuff. They protested and they set themselves alight. What they would do is sit down, cross legs, pour petrol, and set themselves alight. Some people have only seen the photos, but I've actually seen footage of it. And they're not flinching, man. They're not flinching. Now, what kind of meditation, what kind of mindset is that? I've never ever seen something like that in my life. Hey, doggy. So that made me know that there is such thing as peace amidst the chaos, because I saw it, man. And what is it that they knew or they were taught? And that's the extreme. So let's bring that back to everyday life. When we've got all this stuff going on around us and on us, and especially nowadays, all the madness going on in the world. It's not just that. I don't need to reflect back to that extreme situation, but it showed me that there's a way where you can be at peace amidst the chaos, and nothing can really penetrate the inner us, really. I always say to myself when I was a youngster, well, it can't kill me. When something was really upsetting me, or I was worried about something or nervous about something, and it's true, man. It can't kill you, and even if it can, maybe there's a way to meet death where you're at peace. So nothing is. It's almost like that inner part of you, nothing has penetrated, nothing, because you've centered yourself in such a way that even death can't rock you. My favourite line from my favourite movie, Braveheart, is where he says, just before he's about to be tortured and executed, really tortured, in a really horrific manner. He's scared, man. As brave as he is, he's scared, and that's human, that's real. And he says quietly a prayer. He says, "Give me the strength to die well." And the reason why I quote that is because, like I said, it can't kill you, but if it can, we can meet it. Now, that's going right into the extreme, but like I said, if we bring that back to everyday life, what can really penetrate the inner you? No one has a control over that but us. So when we see all the madness going on around us, the chaos and everything like that, if we can find a way to center ourselves in that, nothing can touch us, man. I know it might sound airy, but I've just given you a couple of examples of how it's real, man. Obviously the enemy don't want us to know this, but it's real, man. And it makes all these other things going on around us seem less significant and unworthy, if you like, of putting us in a place for the rest of the day of one that is not of happiness or inner peace. Maybe that's it, man. We have to try and find our way to be at peace amidst the chaos. So right now I'm gonna get ready for work and be at peace amidst the chaos. That don't mean I'm gonna stay there forever though. No. But one step at a time, Platinum bearded red. Tails upon the bench then.
Well, I'm going to
Oh yeah, let me know your thoughts, man.
push in pram with one.
Don't forget hit the like button, subscribe or something, and we'll do this again. Yeah, man.